everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup features two teams looking for a win. It's the Cowboys coming in at 4-3, going up against the Chiefs who come in at 6-2. With that, let's get you out to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. They've got the call of this Week 9 matchup.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A moment ago, the Cowboys introduced to this gigantic crowd, and as usual, it was old number 88, Dez Bryant, that got the folks going the loudest. His guys are set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Alex Smith trotting onto the field with the other 10 offensive starters for Kansas City, and Smith continues to be white hot this season. They beat the Broncos on Monday night, and Alex Smith now has 16 touchdown passes and no interceptions this season.
259 straight passes without an interception. The record is 284 set by Bernie Kosar with Cleveland. He's got a chance to break that in the next game. I hope we just didn't put the whammy on him on that one. But still, I had to mention it. And here's the thing about Alex Smith. He's playing so well with the weapons he has, the Tyreek Hills and the Travis Kelce's, that we don't even talk about MVP anymore, because it's a foregone conclusion that he's an MVP candidate.
Did we just Madden curse Alex Smith?
We shall soon find out.
We've talked a lot this season about the weapons this Kansas City offense has, and Charles, between Hill, Hunt, and Kelce, more combined yards than any other trio in the National Football League.
And you never know who's going to take the lead in a game. In this past one against Denver, it was tight end Travis Kelce who set the tone. But oftentimes, it's all three of them having big plays during a game. And I've gotten to know Travis Kelce a little bit. This guy loves to play football, has an absolute passion for the game. The same for Kareem Hunt. I haven't had a chance to meet Tyreek Hill yet. He's too fast for me to catch. I mean,
You'll get him one day.
He just flashes by. But that trio, I'm glad I'm not defensive coordinator. I'd never get any sleep. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Yeah, this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas Cowboys, as they come out on the field, they sit at 4-3 through 8 weeks of the NFL season. Dak Prescott in that win over Washington managed the game well, no turnovers, completed passes to 7 different receivers, and he let Ezekiel Elliott go to work.
Man, that tells you about good quarterbacking, doesn't it? Lean on the guy who's playing really well. And here's the other part, though. You mentioned no turnovers, right? That's a big one because that game was played in really rainy conditions. Ball's going to be slick, and Dak Prescott took care of the ball well and helped guide Dallas to a big-time win on the road.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, stands to reason he gives Zeke the ball there, but, I mean, let's face it. Last year, led the league in first downs picked up.
Yeah, 91 of them, 19 more than second-place David Johnson.
Yeah, you can see the confidence that the team has in him touching the football. Offensive line wants to block even harder because of him.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second down, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Now Mike Nugent for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. That time a 6-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now it's Nugent out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. before the offense gets going again, league-wide story here. You and I got a kick out of Juju Smith-Schuster post-game comments because he had a long touchdown, and he said he kept looking over his shoulder because his Madden rating was only an 82 or an 83, thought he was going to get caught.
Yeah, you can tell he's a youngster because us old folks, that's when the Satchel Paige quote comes in. Don't look back, someone might be gaining on you. But I love the fact that he said, my rating, I thought I was faster than that, essentially. But guess what? The ratings get updated each week. Juju, you will be an 89 starting next week. And by the way, your actual rating prior to, it was 88.
Yeah, you were a little off, but bottom line, don't look back, just fly forward. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
Let's break out the spotlight and put on Orlando Scandrick. He's been a safety. He's been a corner. People called him too small to play in the NFL. He uses that as absolute fuel to stay on the field and beat out highly touted competitors.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They run again with Hunt. And some space here. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Smith going to give this one to Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well. And
he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. As the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they've got it here with a first down. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and now it's second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Back to the air, Smith on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Smith with a give to Hunt. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run again with Hunt. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A Kansas City 1st down. Smith finding Hill that time.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick West. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now it's Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Smith to throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Fresh set of downs here. It's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he is knocked down from the side. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's going to look deep down the field. And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Nugent on now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now it's Nugent out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To throw on second down is Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Chiefs on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes, his first throw since coming in. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, pass the sticks, first down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Prescott on first down. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott now on second down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Derek Johnson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On third down, it's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Williams. That one goes for 24 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is caught. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They come out here in the I. They'll try to run it with Morris. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A second down throw for Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The extra point coming now for Nugent. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now it's Nugent out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. His throw incomplete. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped as we welcome you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cowboys are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Chiefs just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Cowboys have it midway through one. Bryant's wide open, able to make the grab. And this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. About halfway through the second, as they get out to a 7-0 lead. Smith's got the completion here, and they cap off the drive with the score. We're brand new at 7. Cowboys have it on 2nd and 5. The long ball will find its mark here, and he's going to go 51 yards for the score. The Cowboys up by a touchdown. 1st and 10. The deep ball is on target here, and he'll be tackled at the 1-yard line. Cowboys have it later on the drive. Prescott's got the completion here, and this play will go for 6 as they go out in front, 14-7. So that'll do it for us here in Orlando. For the call of the second half, let's hand it back over to Brandon and Charles. Brandon.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team. Win can be taken